It was March 20th, 1969. Dr. Lawrence Dunnigan showed up to what he thought was a regular pediatrics meeting. He came to hear a speaker, someone who had been a mentor to him, a professor in his education as a pediatrician. He arrived at this meeting, which was also being attended by 80 to 90 other medical professionals. They had a meal. It was in the evening. The keynote speaker, Dr. Richard Day, got up to speak, and Lawrence Dunnigan believed that it was going to be a normal speech, just about pediatrics. He was a professor of pediatrics. He was getting up there in age, had a lot of wisdom to bestow. But he started out a little differently than what Lawrence expected. Dr. Richard Day stood up and said, "Now, everyone, don't take any notes. Do not record this. I'm going to say these things once. I'm not going to take questions. And if you repeat it, I'll deny it. There is a new world order that we are building. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to say with certainty that it was coming quickly, but now I know that it cannot be stopped. And I want you guys to know about it so that you will be prepared as much as you can for what's coming." Dr. Richard Day then spoke for about 2 hours, giving many fascinating details about what was coming to the future of our world. He made many predictions about everything from medical practices to car manufacturing. He also touched upon education and even the Bible. What he had to say about the Bible shocked Lawrence to his core. Dr. Richard Day said that there was a new world religion in the works, that it would incorporate all the religions of the world, different aspects of them, and that in order to pull this off, there would have to be a great shift, especially in Christianity. And the key to making a shift in Christianity would be to change the Bible. Not to change it significantly to where people would be abhorred by the changes, but subtly. He said that key words had to be changed. A certain word may start out as a completely accurate translation, true to Christian tradition. Then in the next translation or edition, it would say something slightly different. It would still be a synonym. It would mean the same thing. But then in the third edition, it would still be a synonym, but would have lost the same meaning as its original phrasing. Through this changing of key words, Dr. Day said, the New World religion would find its place in the scriptures. Dr. Dunnigan was shocked, as any Christian would be. He said in his mind, being a good Roman Catholic, "Oh, this is impossible. The church would never stand for this. The church is founded on the rock of Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." This is an impossible thing that he is putting forward. Dr. Day said, as if reading Lawrence's mind, he said, "Now, I know many of you think that this will be impossible and that the churches would never stand for such an abomination." And then he said one of the most shocking things of all. He said, "You may not think that the churches will stand for it, but in reality, the churches will help us do it. There will be people that will notice the changes, but those who do will not be enough to matter. It's time to matter, guys. It is time to ask the hard questions. It is time to get to the bottom of the modern Bible version debate. And it's time to rethink, reevaluate the King James Bible and whether or not it truly is infallible. Not only does it serve as the foundation of our civilization, it may also be the key to its redemption."